If it's your first time logging in, you'll have to create a subdomain. A subdomain is the prefix at the beginning of the LeadPages URL. This is the URL where all of your LeadPages will be hosted. This can be your company name, brand, or any name you choose. Next, if you're using LeadPages to capture leads for your mailing list, add your integration by clicking My Account, and in the drop-down menu, select Integrations. For this example, I'm going to integrate with Aweber. If you're using a different email service provider, no worries. We have some great tutorials in our knowledge base that will walk you through step by step on how to integrate your service. I'm going to click Aweber and then choose the Connect Aweber button. The only requirement for this integration is a username and password to connect it to LeadPages. Now that I'm integrated, I'm ready to create my first page, a thank you page. This can be done by clicking Templates and selecting thank you pages from the sidebar. I'm going to go ahead and select the double opt-in confirmation page. Then I'm going to choose which industry I'll be marketing. Now that my page is loaded in the editor, I can name it by clicking the gear icon in the center of the top bar and then begin making changes. I'm going to start by clicking the logo placeholder image and uploading my own logo. Now I'm going to modify the copy to fit my needs. This can easily be done by clicking a text container. You can customize and hide just about all elements on a page. How you choose to do this is up to you. Since I don't have the need for legal information in the footer, I'm going to go ahead and add a hyperlink to our blog. You'll see that when copy is highlighted, a text toolbar will appear up top. You can use this to change the appearance of your text by making it stronger, italicizing it, adding an underline, and even changing its color and face. Now that I'm happy with its look, I'm going to click the link icon and enter the LeadPages blog URL. Alternatively, if I decide I'd rather opt visitors into a promotion, I can change my copy and link to an opt-in button also by clicking the link icon. I'm going to select the default email opt-in option to have leads sent to my email address, and then I'm going to click Customize this form to commit this change to my page. It's super important to always click Customize this form. If you don't, the editor may not allow you to save your page. Now that I've set up my thank you page, I'm going to save it. After it is saved, it's time to grab its URL. You can copy it to your clipboard or save it to a notepad. We'll need this URL later when setting up our opt-in page. It's time to X out of this page and select an opt-in page by once again clicking Templates. I'll be using the new basic squeeze page. Again, the first thing I'm going to do is create a page name. Afterward, in the same prompt, I'm going to add SEO tags. SEO tags determine the title and description that appear when a page is posted to social media. This particular page allows you to change the background, so I'm going to update it by clicking Background in the Editor panel and using something to give my page a different look. Next, I'm going to change the color of different page elements by clicking the Styles tab. The Styles tab controls nearly all of the page's color scheme, from call to action buttons to text to background colors when applicable. Before adding an integration, I'm going to modify the copy on the call to action button. To do this, hover over it and select the gear icon in the right corner, and in the drop-down, select Edit. Now it's time to add an integration. This can be accomplished by clicking the call to action button on your page. In the Editor panel, I can choose my integration and the form I created inside of it. As mentioned earlier, when selecting an integration, always be sure to commit this change by clicking Customize this form. If you haven't added an integration, you can select our email opt-in option to have leads delivered directly to your email address. After committing to an integration, I can now customize my lead box. I can change the copy, and like in the page itself, it's possible to change the text styles, though inside of the editor panel this time. Once finished, always be sure to click OK. I want to customize my button too, so I'm going to click it, change the copy, and then adjust the color. Again, I'm going to commit my changes by clicking OK. If OK is not clicked, these changes will not be reflected when the page is saved. Next, I'm going to attach the thank you page I created earlier to my opt-in page. This can be done by clicking Thank You Page when you're editing your lead box. In the field that appears, enter your Thank You Page URL. In this case, I'd copied it from my clipboard so I could easily paste it without having to open another tab to locate it inside of My Pages. Now that my page is complete, I'm going to save it and then take a peek at how the layout looks on both a tablet and a mobile phone. This is possible by clicking the corresponding device tabs at the top of the page. If you have any questions at all, feel free to contact us by clicking the Support tab inside of your account.